Monkey Pants Games.
Who's the frickin' genius who came up with that name?
So I've gone through the worst, Hail to the King, and we've gone through what I consider the best, Fistful, Boomstick. Now it's time to see what everyone else considers the best, Evil Dead Regeneration. The third and what I consider the final of all the Evil Dead games, even though there are a bunch of mobile games, but they all suck, so who cares about them? And we got a bit of dancing going on, and also... I guess we're going to be doing that, huh? Because we're going to be going through all of Regeneration 100%. Which means I'll be getting all of the powers, hopefully. As well as all the extra collectibles, which there are in the game. Yes, there's a lot of collectibles around here, which I'll be grabbing all of them. And I'm basically going to go for this with the knowledge of, you know, what to do. Because I've gone for this game so many times. I said before that Evil Dead Fistful Boomstick was like more serious, like a good mix of goofy and serious, while Regeneration is just full-on goofy. We're about to pretty much see it as soon as we begin by playing the game.
I've never really believed in true evil. At least not until that night in the cabin. The night we found the book. Necronomicon Ex Mortis, the Book of the Dead. Inked in blood and bound in human flesh, the book holds the power to resurrect demons and summon the powers of darkness. Professor Raymond Noby brought the Necronomicon to this quiet place years ago to study the book. To unlock its secrets. He was never seen again. When we read it, we awoke something in the woods. A dark, infectious evil as old as time. It got into my hand and it went bad, so I cut it off. It got to the others too, twisting them, changing them. They became something less than human. That's when they came for me.
So yeah, I said before, this is the what-if scenario, so of course we are starting at pretty much some sort of Evil Dead 2 moment, even though it's mainly just a tutorial and there's only like a few moments, notable moments of Evil Dead 2 throughout this level. Maybe these characters are all characters from the fucking movie. I mean, they look kind of similar, right? Like the one from the cabin's basement and coming from the window and such. Then we get this cutscene right over here. So yeah, Evil Dead 2. And of course we shoot out everything here because of course we do. Get rid of the laughing. And Noby's just like talking in the little recording there. And some more dad to take care of. Again, it's a tutorial level, so we'll learn how to play the game, like how to block and such. There's a lot of movements in this game. We have unlimited ammo, so don't worry about that. We'll only have like the shotgun and such, so not much variety in weapons, unfortunately. And yeah, we're mainly going to be playing around a lot with the shotgun and with the chainsaw. We do get different weapons, don't worry about that, but for the most part, it's not going to be as extensive, and it's not going to be as interesting either. And yeah, we got finisher moves too, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's gonna get more goofy, because now we get this fucking moment. No, we're not Evil Ash, but we are Deadite Ash. And Deadite Ash is basically a souped up, more powerful version of Ash, which is our superpower, as you can see from the yellow bar down there. So yeah, it's our rage meter, and yeah, we turn into a Deadite once we get enough rage, which we grab from killing Deadites. So that's, you know, sort of a replacement to the green fucking mana that we got for in the last game. And yeah, all it does is make us more powerful. We are limited on how long we can take, but right now in this level, it's pretty much unlimited, so go nuts. You get to play around with all sorts of shit, and you kill these guys pretty much in no time, so yeah, it's really easy. It's just a fun little bit here. But yeah, we're outside the cabin area, and we're going to be done at the level soon as we fight all Deadites that spawn here, which there are a few bit, but not too much. But yeah, it's just sort of recreating a lot of moments from Evil Dead 2. The problem though is that at the end of Evil Dead 2, we would end up going back in time to when, you know, Army of Darkness would happen. That doesn't happen in this game. This is a what if, remember? A what if on if we didn't go to the Army of Darkness portal, if we didn't go back in time. What would happen to Ash if he didn't end up going so far back in time to where Army of Darkness would happen and all that fucking crazy shit happens? And that's it. So I'm going to say my progress, because now, what happens to us? Well, we don't go back in time. We go into an asylum, because of course we do, because apparently we're fucking crazy. And thus begins Evil Dead Regeneration.
"6 months and not a single visit. Oh yeah, my appeal must be coming along swell. Hey, you know what? Give me the bad news and blow. TV time starts in 5.
Your whole story, the Necronomicon, your friends being possessed by evil, you being forced to butcher them. You were telling the truth. I thought you were crazy.
Professor Noby's diary? But how did you...
I, bribed a janitor to grab your files from Dr. Reinhardt's office this morning.
Dr. Reinhardt's office? Why would my shrink have Noby's diary? That doesn't make any sense. Noby's diary, it was in the cabin, right beside the Necronomicon.
I have to get to the authorities before Reinhardt realizes this book is missing.
Hey, I just wanted to say, thanks for believing in me.
Time's up, lady. Gotta go.
You know, I bet you'd be some kind of a knockout if you traded in the granny wear for thigh-high stockings and a bra that pushed up your yams. Yams? Oh, baby smooth, Ashanova. What are you up to?
Can I touch your nightstick?
Such craftsmanship. So diabolically beautiful. Necronomicon ex mortis. Fate brought you to me, but it is destiny. and my own brilliance that will allow us to reshape the world. It is time to release the power of the dead!
Are you talking to me, Doc? Or is this another one of your crazy mad scientist rants?
Even your sarcasm can't ruin my mood today. In fact, I should be thanking you. You proved that a living being could experience the power of this amazing book without succumbing to its evil. I'm just sorry that my experiments on you proved fatal. Strata! Hakun! Hazan Sova! Ergretz! Gad! Nosferakos! Matantos! Kanga!
Something not right.
No be style. Ach, nein!
Well, ain't this a kick in the pants?
Right, this is where we actually begin the game proper. So here we are at the Asylum. We have no weapons. But we should go forward anyway. We need to get the fuck out of here. As we go forward, we're going to be seeing moments like this.
Huh.
Yeah. But keep going forward, because eventually you're going to get to a cutscene where we're going to get our first weapon of the game, our first actual weapon.
Stop or you're going down! You're going down hard!
Let's see if these freaks are still allergic to lead.
Yep, not a boomstick, but a pistol. We can actually use our stump of an arm, by the way, to uppercut these guys and go up to the air, which then we can use it to shoot them in the air, which is very useful. But before we continue on, let's go back, because this is very easy to miss. Go back here and shoot the window over here. You couldn't break it before until you got the gun. Climb through, and the first extra is ours. It's like fucking 30 of these, I believe, so we'll be going through and getting all of these. And, yeah, that one is one of the easiest to miss. Mainly because you would not even think that there will be an extra back there. And by the time you realize there are extras in this game, it's kind of too late. Also, yes, the scenery will, you know, close up and laugh at us because the place, of course, the asylum's gone crazy itself. But yeah, pull the lever over here and that will open up the gate. But if you want to deal with a deadite, look at the cameras. You'll look for like 3 cameras and eventually ours. And there he is. You don't have to actually activate him and, you know, kill him, but if you want to, you can. Right, continue on forward, because as you go forward... Yeah, that happens. Now, the game's gonna do a whole lot of this shit at you. Don't worry, it won't deal damage to you. It's just like events that happen for goofy reasons. Again, this is gonna be a lot more like Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness, where it's not gonna take itself seriously. It's more like a parody of horror, really. Really, this whole entire level is just the start of, you know, you could see it as being serious so far. It did take itself in a bit of a serious direction for the beginning of it, but then came the fucking owner of the asylum and all the bullshit going on with him and such. Yeah, it dropped the ball real hard immediately, didn't it? It's kind of why I like Fistful Boomstick more in this game. Because, yeah, it was corny as shit, but it had a good mix of the seriousness of Evil Dead and the goofiness of Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness. Whereas this is just literally nothing more than Army of Darkness, Evil Dead 2, fucking cheese goof fest. Also, be careful of these, they do hurt you. We can save here by standing on these things and activating them. I'm never going to save, by the way, outside of when we beat a level. And if we go to this door over here, and we continue on forward, we're going to find an elevator. We need to activate this elevator to actually move on forward, because guess what? A cutscene will happen. This elevator's broken, by the way, so we can't use this.
Sorry, genius, it's broken.
So let's use this one instead. Yeah, see? Anyway, now we have to fight the furniture.
Huh? What the?
So this is how you gotta learn about the lock-on system. And, I mean, if you're using the shotgun, you should already know how to lock on. Look around and shoot the furniture on the left side, and look to your right as soon as you get rid of all that to take care of the furniture over here. Look about it by just continuously shooting at it. Even if you reload, you should be fast enough to take care of it, as long as you know, keep locking on and firing. If you're too slow, the furniture will come and hit you in the face, so you will take damage. Eventually, the doors and such are going to stop moving. This is how we're going to get the fuck out of here, because these doors are locked otherwise. Again, this can be a bit annoying, but as long as you keep aiming and shooting, it's really not that bad.
Or double it.
If you took damage, then luckily there are 2 spots where you can get some health. Right, so
I gotta quit stalling.
this stall over here has the extra 2. I just want him to stay, we gotta quit stalling. Now, it's also optional, but there is a little cutscene over to my right. Let me just go ahead and do that. That will actually, I believe, damage us a bit. Just a little bit. Anyway, this stall over here, that's a bit more lightly colored than the other ones. If we open that...
Whoa.
There you go. You didn't have to see that, but, you know, why not? Might as well see all the events for this one, since this is a very eventful level. Every other level is going to be a lot more straightforward and not very cutscene heavy as this is going to be. Here's the thing, for these cutscenes, if it's, you know, going into like a long cutscene, then I will go into like the full screen sort of thing. But for something like this, not really.
What the hell?
I'll circle over it because now we're getting into a fight with all these deadites. Now, some people will tell you this game is difficult in that, you know, if you get ambushed, it's gonna really fuck you up and take a lot of damage out of you. I honestly can't believe them, especially when they glitch up like that. Honestly, this game is the easiest in the entire series of Free. I'm not kidding. When it comes to the hardest, I think Hail to the King is the hardest, while Fistful Boomstick is sort of in the middle. It's got a very nice, even difficulty, in my honest opinion. Well, this game is just like a fucking breeze. Like,
This is crazy. Even for a nuthouse.
even though there's a lot of goofy, memorable moments in this game, it's very forgettable in its gameplay.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
You'll see all this other shit where it's like it's intimidating and such with electricity around, but it's really not. It's just a nice little jumping, timing thing, which is really basic and easy to go through, as you can see. I mean, yeah, you'll get shot, but even if you do get shot, it's like, yeah, it's not that much damage, so there's really no problem here. especially since there's health right at the very end, you'll get a whole bunch back. There's a lot of opportunities where the game is going to give you a lot of health, and yeah, the chances of you dying are going to be very slim. The only reason you'll ever die is if you get unlucky as hell, or if you suck at the game. And I don't know how you can suck at this game, because the game is so basic in how it works. It's basically a beat-em-up game. Honestly, it's not really survival horror, but more like just a beat-em-up with horror elements to it. It's just a basic fucking game to get through. And if you do struggle with this game, then I have no other words for you, because I never once struggled with this game at all in my life. All the time I ever did struggle was getting these fucking extras, and that was it. And we go on the elevator, and then you'll get this big cutscene, which is actually kind of, I don't know, funny, I guess.
Son of a... Gah! Oh, why you...
And now we can't go back up.
Well, going back now.
The thing is, this game is extremely linear. Unlike all the other games where there's a lot of ways you can go, and even though there is a sort of linear progression, there's a lot of open area. Everything about Regeneration is just...
I just need to find it.
Yeah, we need a chainsaw. Like, you know, a Fistful Boomstick, we gotta get our chainsaw to break open the fucking planks. And also, we gotta go to our left to shoot some electricity off to get past here, which is currently shocking this guy.
This guy ordered extra crispy.
Let's just go ahead and shoot these.
Hey, Bub, what's cooking?
Nice. He's gonna say a lot of one-liners. I like Bruce Campbell
That'll
a
work.
lot. Sad he's retired this character, but it's for the best. He's been doing it for years now. Pretty sure he's getting tired of it already, so, you know. But yeah, over to our right will be the stuff we need to get. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and get our shit back. It should be right over to the door over there.
Patient possessions? Come on, where are you? Pay dirt. Yeah, baby. Sing for the king.
Yes, that was a fucking... Even though that movie hasn't happened yet, we literally did do an Army of Darkness reference there. Which makes no fucking sense. It's honestly the most contradictory line in the entire game. I'm not kidding. Anyway, here's all our abilities. We pretty much get all of our abilities as soon as we get the chainsaw and such, so we already know all of this shit. We only get a few small little abilities afterwards, but this is literally the majority of what we can do. And I will try to do all of them if I can. But yeah, this game is extremely linear, back to that part, because whereas we can go around and explore all the levels as much as we want and go anywhere we want, not the case with Regeneration. We literally go in a straightforward path, and the game locks us behind us every so often, so we can't go back either as soon as we get to a certain area. So it keeps putting us in this forward progression where we can't really choose a path. We have to go where the game wants us to go. So, yeah, it's just like follow the game's bullshit and, you know, don't die. honestly, there is no challenge outside of finding these extras, and even that's not that bad either. Because once you know where all the extras are, that's it. That's the game, honestly. Like, there is nothing else to find.
Oh, yeah.
And also, I swear to God, those gray skeleton aura things that get in the way to lock us from progressing.
Now this is therapy.
I swear to God, they took that from fucking Devil May Cry. Like, I'm sure that they're not the same, but there's a similarity to them. And yeah, the guy's gone. I wonder why. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I will say this. For almost every single part, we are going... Well, actually, I think every single part. No, I think there's like one part where I don't have this. We're going to be ending every part on a boss. So, the thing is, we get a lot of bosses in this game. It's just... They are about as forgettable and as easy as a Fistful Boomstick. I'm not kidding. Like, a few of them are longer than every boss in the Fistful Boomstick. But, even... Let's face it, okay? Every Evil Dead game has weak bosses. Like, Hell's the King, those bosses where they were only done by one fucking trick, really, and maybe Evil Ash was like the hottest one, but outside of that, they were all basically, you know, easier than the game. And same thing for fucking Fistful Boomstick, where the game was difficult, but the bosses were just jokes. Well, this game tried, and it ended up being like fucking Hell's the King. Yeah, we do get some bosses that do take a lot of time to take care of, but there's gonna be bosses where they're just like done in one specific trick, and it's just gonna be basic as fuck.
There we go.
So, I mean, the easiest bosses is a Fistful Boomstick, but outside of that, it's just like... I like the effect they do here of the camera. It's so dumb.
You gotta be kidding me.
And the lights do go off, by the way.
Oh, nice office, Doc. Real modest.
Right, we have to fuck with these in order to actually get into a secret area because, you know, they flash. Yeah, the game's gonna make it very obvious what to do in these puzzles. Unlike before, where we had to actually, you know, think of what to do with these items and, you know, figure out where they go and such by examining stuff. The game just outright tells us. Also, the third extra's right here. But yeah, like, the puzzles here, there are no puzzles. Everything is, like, right in your fucking face, really. So, again, it's extremely linear. There is no challenge to exploring the area. There's no challenge to the game at all. In fact, this first boss we'll be doing, he's a trick.
Bad feeling about this.
Yes, he is a trick. And he does take a bit, but he's going to be easy as fuck. So, here's the first boss.
Ah! Conserve your energy, Static Cling, because you're gonna need every stinking volt.
Right, I think in the American version, this guy's a skeleton? Because if you actually look at the demo, when you actually wait, instead of this guy, it's like a fucking skeleton head. Anyway, this motherfucker. He electrifies the water, so stay on these spots, and then when he does this move, you like dodge. If he starts shooting at these little guys, shoot them. and if there's like a shockwave thing, just jump over it. And you just run up to him and use his shotgun to basically just keep hammering on him. Don't use the pistol that the game gives you, it's worthless. You can use the shotgun, the boomstick, and you're pretty much fine. Hell, you can go around in circles you want from this guy, and he can't even grab you from one fucking area. And here comes the little guys. They will hurt us from exploding, but otherwise, they're easy to just take care of. And that's it, that's the boss. There's nothing else to this. If you're fast enough and lucky enough, you can take him down in like 2 rounds. He is honestly a fucking joke, and that's gonna be a theme throughout almost every boss in the game. So, yeah. That was the first boss, everybody. And I hope you had fun with him, because I really didn't.
What was that? You can't believe you just got your ass kicked by a one-handed nut job? What? Oh, you think I'm your daddy? Listen up, Shake and Bake. I eat evil for breakfast and danger for dinner, so spread the word. Ash is back in business. Whoa! Professor Nobi? What the...
Reinhardt has used the Necronomicon to open a series of portals, each one allowing evil to spread through the world, corrupting all in its path. You must stop him.
Look, Nobes, let's get this straight. All I must do is get the hell out of here. Now where's the damn fire exit?
You can escape this sanitarium, but not the threat that Reinhardt poses. And neither can Sally.
Sally? My lawyer? What's she got to do with this?
Reinhardt needs my diary to complete his work, and he sent his evil minions to pursue her.
Damn, I mean, I know she's a lawyer, but she doesn't deserve that. I mean, sure, she's a little uptight and square, but I think there's something freaky-deaky going on there, too, you know what I'm saying? Well, she was trying to help me, so... Oh, damn. All right, what do I need to do?
You must close the portals between this world and the next, for they are the source of Reinhardt's power.
Repair breaches. Okay, got it.
But you won't be able to do it alone.
No offense, Professor, but how do I put this? You're a big, useless ghost head.
He's talking about me, hero.
Yeah!
Oh!
Ash, Sam was once a patient here. Dr. Reinhardt used the Necronomicon to change him into the creature you see before you.
He's a Deadite. End of story.
Okay. Bad first impression.
Sam is spiritually connected to the book, but his soul remains untarnished by evil. He can sense where the portals are. He knows the necessary incantations to close them. You will fail without his help.
All right, we go. But if you get all deadite on me, even for a second, I'll carve you up like a Christmas goose. You got that, Stubby?
Reality check. Who you calling Stubby? Stubby?
Peachy. Oh, well, Sally girl, I guess you're camping out tonight.
well, that was a lot to take in, huh? Well, next time we're going to be going through some more area to get and save her, to get the notes and such. But, yeah, our friend, yeah, Sirius is gone now. See you next time.